Venom and Smoke podcast, you heard me?
Yo, sorry for the delay. That was nasty on the phone. He about to join us in a minute, but whew, man, I just did the wrestling show, so I'm bored my time. But I am joined by my boy Brandon, aka Mr. Superbacks. He is excited right now, man. What's going on, man? Man, I know you're happy, bro. So we just gonna get right into it because I know your boy Giannis. You've been waiting for this. It's like Christmas coming early for you. You've been waiting for this for so long, man. Giannis signs the Supermax with the Bucks. But she'll come on, gloat.
What's going on, man?
What's going on? Come on, time to gloat. Oh man, look, what's going on, Ass? All right, I see you. I see you now, Brandon. Man, I see you.
Kid, you're coming in like super choppy.
Oh man, I don't know. Uh, let's see. You can hear me now.
Sounds like you got chopper style in the back.
Shit. It don't sound like that now because I'm listening to it on my phone. So I don't know.
Oh, I can hear y'all. Y'all can hear me.
It don't sound like that now because I'm listening to it on my phone.
All right, what's him, fellas? What's him?
Oh, look at Gary. Gary joining the show.
Ha ha! I see you
Oh
this week,
man.
cuz. Don't duck me.
Oh, what's good, Gary, man? What's good, man? He shouted out to you.
What's up,
So
man?
I don't know.
Hey, man, he's the reason I got kicked out that little chat thing.
Oh man. But man, nasty. We gonna let him gloat because Giannis signed the Supermax. So we gonna let him
Hey,
gloat.
I can't, like, you're coming in like super broken up.
But not on the live though. I think it's your end.
Nah, man, you sound like the grudge.
Hey, I can hear him now. So I mean, hey, bro. At the end of the day,
It's
go
on
ahead,
your
get your
end.
gloat on, bro. Get your gloat on.
I'm gonna try and leave and come back in.
Yeah.
Good, cause I really don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, listen, it's on his end, man. Yes, that's God telling him we don't want to hear this.
I really don't want to hear that. And I ain't even gonna sit here and lie.
Man, look, what's your thoughts on Giannis in the
Eh,
Supermax?
All right, he gone. I can say what I really think. I like it, bro. Stay there, be king. You know what I'm saying? Competition, bro. I like that you stayed home. You ain't leaving, do no sucker shit, and go try to join one of the top players. I respect Giannis for that. You know what I'm saying? Not. If he heard, oh, he back. I
Yeah,
ain't
he
got no
back.
comment. I ain't got no comment on the shit. I ain't got no comment on that situation. That's how I feel about
All right, now it's coming in clear. I ain't hear what he
Yeah.
said. I know he was talking shit, though.
Nah, he actually was complimenting Giannis.
Oh, okay. Oh, because he didn't take the easy way out.
Hey, you got an iPhone, Brandon?
Yeah.
What you got headphones?
Yeah.
All right, I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can hear you. You
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. I can hear y'all fine now.
Oh,
All
you
right.
you good? Keep it like this. We good.
All right. Bet. I was about to put
he
my
said
headphones in.
he said Gary said the Max ain't worth it if they don't have playmakers.
He is a
Uh,
playmaker, man. It
he,
is worth it.
he must not ever seen Drew Holiday. I understand because New Orleans, kind of small. Nobody watches the Pelicans, but
Shit,
I
them
mean,
boys
but
like they're gonna be a problem this year.
Drew Holiday couldn't stay on the court. That was his
Like it's gonna
problem.
be a huge problem.
hey, all I
They're
know,
not gonna win shit because Stan Van Gundy is an ass coach. But
hey, I feel the same way about Budenholzer.
man, get your gloat on. It's your time to gloat. I led with the Giannis stuff.
Man, you know, uh, when LeBron, he finally won his championship. He did that little silencer celebration where he was like pushing all the pressure off of him, and he beat his chest. I think Derrick Henry did it the other day after his touchdown. But that's how I feel. The weight of the weight of the world is off my shoulders. I don't have to worry about nobody trying to troll me. I don't have social media no more. But I know people are ready to text me, message me, whatever, especially y'all two. So
Oh, you know it.
so
Whoa,
while
whoa,
we're
whoa!
over here,
I'm out of this. I'm not in
Look,
this.
while we're
I
over
was like,
here,
damn.
maxing out Giannis, and you're getting rid of the ball boy. So, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy. But
Man, but
honestly, I can't even explain, man. Like I was watching like all these videos today, and it's just crazy. It's surreal to sit here and just be like, damn, Toronto and Miami and Golden State, all them boys, they've been recruiting so damn hard for like the last 2-3 years. And all right, who the fuck coming to Milwaukee now? Because I'm about to start up all these damn rumors on everybody's free agent. Because fuck everybody else. That's how I
man,
feel about it. Because that's
that's
some bullshit. What y'all did, what y'all put our fan base through. Nah.
Giannis did that, bro. Giannis put your fan base through that by not signing it off the rip. He did that.
No. Yeah, for about 2 weeks. I'm talking about the past 2-3 years. When everybody like, oh yeah, he has a good relationship with Masai, not knowing that it's actually his agent that has a good relationship with him. So if you're in his agent circle, you're probably in Giannis's circle, but that's fine. The Warriors, oh, he was caught talking to Steph Curry. He's automatically going to the Warriors. Oh, he lost to the
Oh,
Heat in
rumor
the
mill.
playoffs.
Gary said y'all need to go after James Harden. Look, please, Gary, don't start him
Don't
on
do
this.
that.
Because he,
Don't
he,
please don't
he
do
gonna
that.
come with these crazy ass trades to get James Harden. Don't
My
You,
do
trade
it.
my trade really ain't that crazy. To
you
be
don't
honest,
need James Harden.
um, if you think about it, a big three of Giannis, Harden, and Drew Holiday,
Nope. Y'all don't need
Nope.
him.
Y'all ain't gonna win.
it's over. It's over.
Y'all don't need him. James Harden gonna fuck y'all team up.
And I say that
Yeah, I
for
wouldn't
the
take
pure
that.
fact. I say that for the pure fact that James Harden won't have that pressure to come out and score 30 points on 2 of 27 from 3 every single night in the
So
playoffs. He
Wait,
won't have
let
that
me ask you
pressure.
this then. What strip clubs y'all got in Milwaukee?
that's what I was about to say. I was about to say there's no strip clubs in Milwaukee
That's
like they
that's
have in
exactly
Houston.
that's exactly why it's great for him to come to Milwaukee
No,
because he
no,
won't have that
that's the
distraction.
problem.
James
Cause
ain't
he
coming
gonna
without a strip
drive
club.
hours to make sure he go make it rain. They don't call him
But
Thunder in the
but
club for nothing.
but look. So he don't have to worry about none of them distractions. He was playing his best defense when he was in OKC. He didn't have to worry about nothing. So
That's why he went to Houston.
yeah. So he might come to Milwaukee. He put us on his wish list, just like AD and Chris Paul. But anyways, so he comes to Milwaukee, he gonna be able to focus on his game. He gonna add,
That man don't want to come to Milwaukee.
he gonna do some 360 one leg step back. I don't know what he gonna do. He gonna create something, but he gonna come
Y'all,
there. He gonna focus on his game. We ain't got no rappers like Lil Baby. We got K Camp, but that's about it.
I don't know who that is.
Me
So
either.
I mean, that's the only rapper they got out there in Milwaukee.
I'm gonna say the perfect team for James Harden, Atlanta Hawks. Strip clubs all day for him. Let's go.
Man, he gonna be mad to City James then.
Magic City James. He gonna make it. He gonna make it a hurricane in the clubs.
They gonna have
Hey,
to
bro, they
create
gonna name some wings after him.
They
You know
probably
what?
do
That
already,
wouldn't work
man.
for him. That wouldn't
No,
work
no,
for
I'm
him
just saying it
because
just for the strip clubs. He gonna play
him
his
and
ass
Trey
off
Young,
for that.
him and Trey Young gonna take all the shots. So,
Somebody was
but anyways,
sound like they typing on the keyboard.
this about Giannis. This ain't about James Harden. Okay.
Okay, man. We know, man. We trying to let you get your gloat on before we move to the next subject.
Hey, let me know when he finished.
So my fun fact for the day, I read that by the end of this contract, Giannis will have made over $300 million in contracts. And when our current owners of the Bucks bought the team, I want to say it was 2014 they bought the team, and Giannis was took in 2013. So in 2014 they had bought the team for about 500. You know. So to look at the perspective like that, like he's making as much. He could have bought the damn team.
Man, you
Like,
say you don't see Giannis and Holiday working together.
did he not see Holiday and Anthony Davis work together?
Did
Nah,
work.
because Holiday wasn't on the court like talking about.
He was always hurt though. No, Davis wasn't on the court. Dude,
Yeah.
they both wasn't on the court.
But the one year they were healthy, that's when they swept the Blazers. And they didn't have no number 3 like Middleton. Well, Middleton 2.
They had playoff Rondo.
That's great. That's great. We got DJ Augustine. I ain't mad.
Playoff
And
Rondo.
you know what I'm gonna say? No, because DJ Augustine is the one that had the Magic beating the they had beat the Raptors 2 years ago, and then they stole a game on us this year. And he balled out in those games. But
Yeah, you know, New Orleans born and bred DJ Augustine. Well, Augustine.
I'm excited for Bobby Portis. He gonna be our low key signing of the year, cause that man, I didn't know how good he was until I watched these 2 preseason games. He gonna be nice.
Well, I guess he finally good to be the only another power forward. He off the Knicks.
Hey, that's fine. He gonna come in on the second year. He brings a lot of energy. So I think between seeing Bobby Portis, Torrey Craig come out there, get some lockdown possessions. Drew Holiday struggled a little bit, but I mean that first game he had Luka in a Chinese noodle box, and then Augustine out there with a damn just assists and alley oops left and right. So Giannis was probably like, I get used to this.
Man, he's happy. But that's enough of Bucks news. Let's talk about a real team. Jello is gone from Detroit. Yes, baby. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's get it.
I
It's
thought we
my
were
turn to
talking
gloat
about.
right now. It's
I
my
thought we were gonna
3
talk about
championships.
Christmas losing.
3 ships. We got 3 of them things. Let's talk about that. I knew this was going to happen. I said this. He's going to be on the G League. But all these damn Jello fans been trolling on social media, talking about, "Low God, we're going to pay for a too small forward and a too slow shooting guard." Listen,
Mm-hmm.
it needed to happen because he's just not good enough. He had an ankle injury, and he's just not good enough. He's not his brothers. He the middle child. The middle child get treated like crap. That's what it is. He the middle child. He the only one, like I told Nasty, he the only one that's built like LeVar. He is the only one built like LeVar. Everybody else built like the mama. He is built like the mama. You know, he like
Whoa, whoa,
Lamelo
whoa,
and
whoa. Pause. Pause. Pause.
Lam-
Pause. Pause.
he no listen. They built like their mama, who tall and skinny. Lamelo and Lamelo and Zoe are built like their mama. The other one is built like LeVar. That's LeVar jeans there. That's all
So
LeVar.
can I ask you a question?
What?
So y'all don't have him, right?
Nope.
So who exactly do y'all have that's supposed to put fans in the fucking seats?
Man, look, we worrying about winning right now, bro. We do better when we don't have none.
Y'all
When
not
we
gonna
won the
win.
championship in '04, we ain't had nobody that put fans in the stands. We was a team.
Once again, y'all ain't winning shit this year. So who do y'all have that's gonna put fans in the
We
stands?
rebuilding, bro. We rebuilding. He ain't gonna put fans in the stands. First of all, it's a pandemic. Ain't no fans in the stands.
Say, bro,
Number one.
some
Number
places
two,
have fans.
listen. Number two, he gonna be on the G League team. Well, not this year, but next year because we don't have a G League team. We opted out. So it's about that. It's about that time, man. Like, look, he just not good enough, bro. So you rather have a tomato can or put people? He just not good enough. I saw the training camp footage. He just not good enough.
Yeah, bro. But
Yeah,
my thing is
I'm not
this.
saying he don't have the opportunity to be good enough. He's not good enough yet.
But y'all are terrible. I can see if y'all was an okay team with a chance to come up.
We not terrible.
Y'all
We young.
are shit water. Y'all are dumpster juice.
We not
Y'all are
dumpster juice.
straight toilet paper out here. So y'all need to be coming up
Hot
with
dog
ways to
water.
put fans
Ain't no
in the
damn hot
stands till y'all
dog
get enough
water.
players, good enough players to be competitive. Y'all not gonna be
But
competitive.
Watch, we gonna be competitive. How much you want to bet we make the playoffs this year? We'll put push-ups on the push-up all
Y'all
the
gonna play
playoffs
off
this year.
what? Y'all gonna play
All
off
the
what?
playoffs this year. It's 10 teams. So I'm telling you, we're gonna be in the top 10.
Oh man, you ain't getting no credit for that shit.
Go ahead.
Ain't no credit for
Playoffs,
that shit.
I'll
top
put
10.
I'll put I'll put 100 push-ups on it. Y'all don't make the playoffs.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, let's go. Let's get
so
it.
he basically saying y'all not gonna win 20 games.
We're not gonna win 20 games. That's what you said?
That's what it's gonna take to make the top 10
No,
in
I
the East.
said playoffs.
He said playoffs. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna win 20.
Top
That's
10.
what.
I thought
All
you
that
said make the
matters is if
playoffs.
Blake
I thought
stay.
it was
We
8.
gonna win. We gonna make playoffs if Blake stay healthy. That's what it
Which
all
means
said.
y'all not gonna
Cause
make the playoffs.
look,
That's
look.
the only damn thing. If Blake stay
You
healthy,
gonna
we
have
make the playoffs.
look in no order.
You
Where
talking
we gonna
about
have
Lakers at
Milwaukee,
4?
Toronto, Boston,
Hey, you know who
Miami.
we beat for our last championship? We beat y'all. So shut up, Gary. So let's go. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, Grandma here too.
What's up?
What
What's
up,
up,
La La?
Lala? She just did the show with me earlier. So, man, thanks for tuning in. You all say we rebuilded for 11 years. Yeah, after we've been really kicking y'all ass, we got tired. We had to go rebuild. So, that's how I feel
Yeah, we
about the
ain't gonna act
Lakers.
like they ain't been. We ain't gonna act like the Lakers ain't been rebuilding.
They just got well. I'm like I remember the mellow years, the Zoe years. I'm sorry, I call them. They both look alike. The Zoe years. I remember that. Nobody was pumping Lakers stuff then. Y'all had to cheat and get Anthony Davis in a damn Corona year to win a championship. I don't want to hear that Corona title. I don't care about that. In that AAU
That
tournament, we
Mickey
had big
Mouse
one at
ring.
AAU tournament. That's what happened.
Nah, I honestly believe this was the hardest NBA championship to win.
Nope, nope,
That's just my opinion.
nope.
You say, hey, Uncle Fat. They talking to you. They talking to
Oh,
you, Nash.
you
Uncle
don't see
Fat.
the response? I know who that is.
I'm here. Oh man, I appreciate you sharing it, Lala.
Say, bro.
We've been building for 6 years. We was quiet. Oh no, y'all was getting y'all brains beat in. Y'all wasn't quiet. Y'all was getting y'all brains beat in. Poor Kobe, man, had to be on that mess. His last games was on that mess. Poor Kobe. We're not gonna
Man,
get Brandon started on Kobe.
them boys was so trash. They made LeBron. They were so trash that they made LeBron take half the season off.
LeBron traded the whole team to get Anthony Davis. But it looked like they might have traded away a stud in Ingram. They could have just waited. Because that dude looked like he gonna be an issue. I didn't expect him to. He look like he might can turn his game around or something. Maybe LA was too bright for him. But we're gonna talk about everybody's favorite player who also signed a max contract. Let's talk about Pandemic P.
Man, I'm about to no comment y'all to death, man.
P signed the max contract. Is he worth it? I'm gonna go to Nasty first. Nasty, is he worth that max contract?
No comment. I cannot be reached for comment. Leave a message at the beat. Is he worth it? Get the fuck out of here. No, next. Go to the next person.
No.
Fuck him.
I got a thought on this.
There you go. We're gonna go to Mr. Supermax. Is he worth the max contract?
So I would say yes, he's worth it because of all them draft picks that they gave up. You have to keep him. There's no way you can let him walk after all those picks that you gave up. You gave up 10 years of your future. So if you let him walk and Kawhi decides to walk next year, you're left with absolutely nothing.
Who fault is that?
I'm not saying Paul George is great. And yeah, it's the Clippers GM's fault. But at the end of the day, after you gave up that much, you can't let him walk.
So to your point, let me ask this question then. Kawhi leave next year, you done pay Paul George. Do you think he's even capable of keeping them at least a playoff contender by himself?
Hell no.
Because that's what a Supermax player
like
is
that.
to me.
Just being the fact that it's LA, I'm sure he'd get another player over there. I'm not saying he'll get a Kawhi level player. He could get another all-star player out there though in LA. So yes, I believe they could still make the playoffs.
Lemon Pepper Blue is on his way out. Because Lemon Pepper Blue don't want to be there.
Montrezl Harrell left.
I know.
Yeah. All they got is ugly Pat Bev. That's all they got.
Damn, brother, man, gotta be ugly.
Yeah, look, Fate said no way they can win. No way he's worth it. Pandemic P. I'm gonna say Pandemic P gotta have the best agent.
Like I said, I personally,
he gotta have the best agent. Is he with Clutch?
So they said after the next 4 years he gonna be making the same money as Giannis, which that's why I say yes, he deserves it because of what they gave up. No, he doesn't deserve that much money. But at the same time, like I said, you can't let him walk for nothing. And then Kawhi leaves, and now you don't have either of them, and you gave up 10 years of your future. So I understand the reasoning for doing it.
I don't think Kawhi gonna leave because they let him do what he want. So why leave? Unless he going to the Lakers.
They can see him blowing up. They can see him destroying the team, just like Houston sees with James Harden. Same thing. He blows everything up, and then now he wants to leave on him. I think Kawhi gonna do the same thing.
So much for the Clippers winning everything. So, man, how much a difference a year makes? Because they was like the favorite to win every damn thing, and then that shit with the Nuggets just blew that team up. So
I knew the Clippers were pretenders when we smoked them by 40.
But that's not the only thing Pandemic P is in the news for. He said he vows to get to MVP level this year. Are you buying it or is he full of shit?
Say, bro, this dude just
I
don't
want to know
stop.
when he was the MVP. That's what I want to know. He said he was an MVP.
This dude just don't give up, bro. Listen, man, no comment. I'm not gonna let him beat me and to raise my blood pressure talking about him. No comment. Is he? Man, the fuck out of here. You ain't no fucking
did what he wanted at the Raptors. But who wants to live in Canada when you can live in LA? That's what he did, basically. It was a living situation.
So I was reading this article the other day actually about Kawhi before I answered the PG question. And it said that he demanded from the Lakers that he get partial ownership of the team as well as the max contract, and he wanted his uncle, I think it was, to have like unlimited access to a jet to go wherever he wanted to for like vacations, to get to the games and everything. So then they came out and they said that this was a violation of the CBA or whatever. So Jeannie Buss was like, nah. And then apparently the Clippers followed through with it. So I'm waiting to see because they came at us for some alleged tampering, right? So they got to do it for Kawhi, right?
Nah, they not.
You can't let
They
Giannis not have a
not.
team, and then
Milwaukee, LA.
nah,
Milwaukee,
it's
LA.
not. Yeah, it's not equal rules for small fan bases, but we'll be all right. But anyways,
Man,
for Paul George, can he get to MVP level? I mean, he just came in third place. What was it, 2 years
that's
ago?
not MVP level though. You gotta be number one.
How is that not MVP level if
Yeah,
you're
I'm sorry, bro. You gotta be.
top three?
I'm like this. When you say MVP,
Like
you clear up.
like
That's not MVP. He wasn't MVP that year. He had a stretch of. He had a good month
he
or
was
two, but he was on MVP level
he
that year.
was no he was
What happened when he
he
went to the
came in
playoffs? What happened? Bye
he
bye.
came
That's
in
what you,
third for
that's all I remember
MVP
that
and
year of his
third for
MVP
Defensive
year.
Player of the Year.
Look, listen. This is all I remember from that year. It was Dame Lillard bye bye and him. That's all I remember. Defensive Player of the Year on him. That's what I remember from that year. Nobody remembers Paul George and the dog on MVP running. Nobody remembers that. You should have said I would go to elite level.
Understandable.
Yes, I can say that. But MVP, that's a whole nother damn thing.
So
Hey, so
to make
I'll
sure I'm
just say he's
understanding him.
been there before, but I don't think.
When does he show up in the clutch? When does P show up in the clutch? You answer that for me, Gary. When does he show up?
He hasn't showed up in the
So,
clutch since he
so
broke his
what is
leg.
Paul George's definition of MVP level?
I don't know. Is it the OKC PG? Is it Indiana? I liked it better in Indiana than I did it. And then when he went to OKC, at least he
Okay, but
looked hungry
like
in Indiana.
okay, in his eyes, if he's a top 15 player, would he be considered MVP? Is that what he's saying?
I'm guessing. He said the Raptors willing to give him all
No,
that. He was a
he
guy.
was saying because he came in third.
Well, that
He
was the year
came in
between
third in the
Harden and
MVP
Giannis.
race, so
That was the year of Harden and Giannis.
I
I think
mean,
that was
but
Giannis's first MVP year.
Yeah.
I hate to even quote Nelly on some shit, but Nelly did say two is not a winner and three nobody remembers. So how the fuck are you supposed to be considered MVP if you was third?
That's what I'm saying. I just think at least second. Damn, you at least got to be second.
Because
Yeah, you tell me you was a runner up or something.
if you're at that award show, if you're at the award show and you're getting MVP votes, you're at an MVP level.
Okay. Who finished third in the NBA
Is it?
last year? I mean in the finals. Like who finished third? I just want to know who finished third. Shit, nobody remembers third place. like nobody remembers that. Third place is man. Third
The
place is who
Nuggets.
cares about the bronze medal? Who cares about the bronze medal? Nobody cares about that in the Olympics. Shit, it's like if you say MVP, that means
Nah,
you're the best person in the league.
nah. If you take home a bronze at the Olympics, you still gonna be proud as hell.
Man, I'm saying they got some people like Germany back in the day used to kill people, used to bring home a bronze medal. Shit, they used to die. Shit, you had to bring gold or nothing. That's how some people are. You used to get killed for a bronze medal.
Right.
Nobody cares about bronze. Go ahead, go. You grew up in Hitler, Germany. You brought home a bronze medal. Your ass was getting shot. So we ain't worried about that.
The man Dirk was like, yeah, I ain't playing this here.
So man, I'm just saying, man. Paul George, man, look, he got in his head. He this big MVP player. You are a complimentary piece. That's at best. That's Kawhi's team. It's not Paul George's team. That's Kawhi.
You know what needs to happen for him to get back to that top 3 MVP candidate level?
No, that's funny
What
even
they
coming
need
out
to
your mouth.
do is they need to put him as their point guard. And the reason why I say this is because he has the ball handling skills and he's just such a fluid player, right? And he has to be able to get into his own rhythm. And he can't do that when he's playing off the ball, which I'm assuming is why he said he was making all those excuses. He's like, I can't do the pick and pop stuff that Doc got me doing, which I know y'all agree to that in a certain sense because I've heard you guys bash Doc Rivers numerous times on here. So
He's an average
Doc,
coach.
Doc probably wasn't putting him in the greatest situation. Yeah, Doc probably wasn't putting him in the greatest situation for his skill set. But that's why I say if they let him run a little bit of point guard, and have Beverly play a little bit off ball, because he's hot dog water anyways when it comes to offense. So, have Paul George bring the ball up the court, have him get into his little rhythm, get into his groove, and Kawhi, he can take that role as well if he wants. But I think that's gonna be the best thing for them is let him be the playmaker and facilitator. Kawhi gonna get his bucket whenever he wants. But I mean, all them
You can't
reports that
trust
came out of the locker room was that Kawhi and PG thought they were on like a whole other tier from everybody, and they kind of like tore the team apart. So they need to figure out that the team chemistry aspect as well for them to be successful.
Let me see this way. You can't trust a player to be your point guard that wear black Air Forces, aka G Nikes in New Orleans. You can't trust Pat Beverly to be your damn point guard. That's just an enforcer. That's just a person who just like to fight. So you need him.
Man, when I
You
look
just
at
need him.
Ain't nothing
Zion
wrong with some
Williamson,
Red
I
Bull
see a
though.
black Air Force One.
Shit, I've been sad. Hey, but he can ball. See, Pat Beverly actually plays in black Air Forces, man. Like, man, them shoes, first of all, and it's the high top ones. That's the ones that's heavy as hell. I don't know how he playing them. You can't.
And
I
he
say you
don't have no
can't trust
insoles
him
in
to
them
be a
either.
point guard. Only person I knew who was good in Air Forces was Rasheed Wallace. It's the only person I know who played it and was good in them. Gary said Pat isn't a basketball player.
Nah, he's a professional hacker.
He'd have fit well with the bad boy Pistons. I ain't gonna lie. Just beat the shit out of people. That's all he do. Well, let's go talk about your boy James Harden. We talked about him earlier. He skips training camp to party. How will this end? Like
Well, he was playing tonight.
he playing tonight?
He played against, he played against the Spurs today. I didn't see how he did, but I know he had a couple of buckets in the first quarter to start. There was a picture that went viral of him. He looked like he was about 300 pounds, so I had to turn the game on myself to verify. It was just a Photoshop. So he looked like him normal self.
He probably was drunk playing shit. He been partying with Lil Baby and all them, man. Yeah, strip
That's
clubs.
what I'm saying. He ain't got to worry about none of that in Milwaukee. He just can focus on ball.
Hey, bro, y'all do not want that dude in Milwaukee, bro.
And snow.
Don't fuck Giannis' career up, man. Don't do
Yeah,
that to Giannis.
yeah. Look, Nancy. You're the same one that was trying to tell me Eric Bledsoe is better than Chris Paul.
He
I
is.
can't trust that opinion.
You
He
said
is.
Nets need to give up Kyrie crybaby ass for it. Man, did you see the game the other day? They're not giving up Kyrie Irving. He might be an asshole, but they ain't giving him up. Not for Harden anyway.
If I'm Brooklyn, I'm making KD sit out a little longer. I know
Shit,
they don't
man,
want to do
he
that,
actually
but
good though.
his leg ain't ready. His leg is not ready. I don't know if you've seen the team photos that they did for this year, but one of his legs is significantly smaller than the other one, and I'm personally worried either he's gonna come down and it's gonna snap, or he's gonna tear something again.
It probably be
So I think he needs to take some
bigger
time
one.
off
Probably
and
be the
rebuild
surgery
it.
one. That's what happens. Like
No.
build on that one so much.
The smaller one, is the one that you had in the cast because it was the
Damn.
same thing when I broke my wrist.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you probably been working on that leg. You don't know which leg it was though, so you probably, some people sometimes overwork one leg trying to get it back, and neglect the other one. He always had two picks. His legs were this big anyway, so shit. I don't know, but he need to go.
Yeah,
He
so
looked well.
I'm personally, I personally believe he needs to take a little more time to get his legs back to equal because I I don't want to see him get hurt. Like I want to see him come back and be healthy because he was so dominant when he did play. I want that challenge. I want to see us play them in the Eastern Conference Finals.
He just man, he
But
had some bunnies though. The like that is good enough. When he jumped up for that dunk, I was like, oh, when he dunked, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh,
how
I
many
would do
times
that.
did you see it with Derrick Rose?
Yeah, it happens a lot, and we have him too.
Derrick Rose was mentally broke once he got hurt. It wasn't a physical fault with Derrick
You
Rose.
see, Kyrie injury prone.
So
They're not gonna
I
trade
know
him,
you
bro.
seen KD's hair. You
Hey,
seen
this is not
KD's
just
hair.
a
You know
man
he's
only
mentally broke.
podcast.
you
We
want to jump?
welcome women.
You want to jump in? We could do a open topic session just for you, Miss Erica.
Yeah, it's not a man only. I just did a wrestling show with a female. Or it's just that, my sports show, these by two guys. But if you want to join, just let me know and I'll send you the link.
Hey, bro, look, invite her to come to the Nasty Corner. We can have
Oh,
an
good
open
Lord.
topic conversation about anything they want to talk about. We with it. Let's
Good
do
Lord. You open up Pandora's box. I have a question off topic. We gonna get to that.
Ooh,
We're getting to that. We're getting to
bruh,
it. We're gonna get
bruh.
to it. Let us get
I
there.
see. I see what y'all trying to. You know what? All
We
right, let's go.
know.
Next
We
subject.
know. We gonna get to it. Harden Wise is listed to the Bucks and the Heat to join the Nets and the 76ers, man. Where will he end up, or will he stay in Houston partying up
Hey, bro,
until he get out?
fuck Harden. I hope he stay in Houston, bro. You keep them trash for years to come. They don't need to trade him. He don't deserve it. And if I was any of those teams, I wouldn't want him. Because every time you need him and he's supposed to show up as the leader, he's never there. He's never ready. So fuck James Harden.
So man, that's the end of
but
the NBA news. Just F James Harden, huh?
Fuck James Harden, man.
Any
oh dang, so
Brandon?
I'll get to talk now.
Yeah, you go. I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead. He's gonna end up with the
So
Bucks. Nasty, do the Brandon
no, so
impersonation.
initially when he said that he wanted to go to Brooklyn, right? Initially when he said he wanted to go to Brooklyn, I was like, oh yeah, just trade his ass to the Knicks and tell his ass he can go live in Brooklyn. He can go visit KD and Kyrie. He can play for that shitty ass team. It'll be his team. He'll be in the big market. He can do whatever he wants. They're gonna be shitty, just like his offense in the playoffs when he has to carry the team. But now that he adds, a legit contender and he wants to play with Giannis, I wouldn't mind seeing him wear these new blue jerseys,
Oh
create a
Lord,
big
here we
three
go.
with Drew Holiday and Giannis.
Hey, bro, it's gonna be 2.5 men. That ain't gonna be no
It'd
big
be
three.
Basically, two men.
hey, I'm cool
They
with
got
that.
two halves.
Giannis is Charlie Sheen.
Is
Giannis is
Giannis
Charlie
is gonna
Sheen.
be Giannis in the Bucks.
And fucking James Harden gonna be Allen.
It's-
Hey, low key, what's the son's name? Spencer? What's his
Jake.
name?
Old Jake.
Jake.
oh man, this is funny, man.
Drew.
Y'all gotta go to the NFL news on this one though, man. Because we talking about the Bucks too much on here, man.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
But man. We
I
gonna
hope
go
they
with.
ain't talking about no
We gonna go to
Buccaneers
New
now.
England. We going to New England, man. Right now, we going on to New England. Is Cam done, or are the Patriots
Done.
finally trash, or is it both?
You know,
Bruh.
I made a good little bit of money betting on Cam's under and passing yards. So yeah, man, Cam's
The problem with the Patriots
Cam is
is not
done.
on Cam Newton, man. You can't you look at the film. The offensive line is not blocking. Nobody is creating no kind of separation. The play calling is nowhere near what they was running for Tom Brady. They can't blame this on Cam Newton. This is coaching and personnel, point blank period. At the end of the day, if they block for Cam Newton, he can throw the ball. If they get him a receiver, he can throw the ball. So guess what, Cam? Once the Patriots done with you, come to Cashville, baby. Come get me a ring.
Man, name a Patriot receiver that's not Julian Edelman.
Jacoby Myers. Jacoby
Who?
Myers.
Wasn't he a quarterback?
And Kill Harry.
Wasn't he a quarterback?
Who?
Wasn't Jacoby Myers a quarterback?
Who?
Well, that's good. That's Jacoby Brissett, man. You thinking of?
Nah, didn't he
Not
play
not
quarterback
in
for
the
Florida
league.
or some shit?
No, Jacoby Myers.
Who is
I
he?
don't know. I don't know his
I'm
college
Exactly.
saying
life.
the leading receiver
He's
is
their
your
wide
boy number
receiver.
80. I can't even pronounce his name.
They got Jacoby. They got Jacoby Myers. They got and Kill Harry. Oh, you talking about Oshesky or whatever? And then they
That's
got
the leading
Demir Bird.
receiver.
And Kill Harry was a bust.
He hurt and he stay hurt.
Name me a target he's
I
supposed to
agree.
throw to and have success with.
Yeah,
They
that's a
set Cam
shitty ass
Newton up for
receiving
failure.
coach.
And then on
That's a
top of
shitty
that,
receiving coach.
they can't even run the ball and
Hey,
even try to pretend to take pressure
when he
off him.
it
Go ahead.
Go
he
ahead,
is
Brent.
the run.
I'm
He is
glad
the
we
I'm
run.
identifying
saying
the
when
problem.
But
has I'm saying when has Cam ever had a truly elite receiving core?
Steve Smith was the best receiver he ever had.
Yeah,
He
but
had him
I'm
for
just
what?
saying this was Steve
1 year.
Smith and a bunch of bums.
He had Steve Smith, what, his rookie year? And then after that, a whole bunch of ice cream wagons and tight ends.
You talking about
he
fat
had
ass
one
Kelvin
good
Benjamin?
year out of Kelvin Benjamin.
Exactly. Kelvin Benjamin sad
Yeah,
ass,
one
Funky
year out of
slow
him.
ass.
And
They
I ain't gonna
playing
lie,
Cam. They have no
Greg Olson
playmakers and the
was a
coaches running
stud.
bullshit ass plays for Cam. Look at the last two games. How the hell you run a quarterback draw 3 times on the goal line?
Exactly. And
But
then
ask
got
my
stopped.
Saints, we do it a lot.
But you know what's
Y'all
crazy
sorry.
is they've been running that quarterback draw on the goal line the whole season. Like it's been working for
Got
them.
stuff.
So
The whole season he been getting stuff.
no, what you mean he has like 13
So,
rushing
bro.
touchdowns?
Yeah, but Cam Newton been getting beat up all year.
Oh yeah.
All
And
year.
remember he in the Seattle game, they ran the
Honestly,
quarterback draw, lost the damn game.
what I honestly want to blame it on though is ever since COVID, he came back and he looked completely washed since he had COVID. And when I look around the league, like James Conner came back this week, garbage. I
He ain't
already
did shit
don't
all
like
year though.
him, but he was garbage. Um, I'll even look at my Wisconsin quarterback, Graham Mertz. Ever since he got COVID, he came back, he been trashed. So
Who?
I don't know if it's something about
Talking
that
about
COVID stuff.
college. Talking about
Oh,
college.
Yeah.
damn.
I'm just making comparisons, you know, player like they started off the season hot. Cam Newton looked good at the beginning of the year. And then he got COVID and he came back and he's been trash. So honestly, I want to say it's that, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's up to the GM if he wants to bring him back and be like, all right, you're recovered from it. Like, let's regroup, let's restart. But I think Carson Wentz gonna end up in New England next year. So
I mean Carson Wentz might be going to the 49ers. They think they gave up on the Jimmy Garoppolo experiment.
They should have been gave up on it.
But
they
you
might as
know,
well
Cam
give
Newton
Jimmy
coming to
G back to
Cashville,
New
man.
England. Then.
Cam
speaking of
Newton coming to
Carson Wentz,
Cashville, man.
speaking of Carson Wentz,
Yeah, let's talk about it,
Washington
man.
finally benched. Hurts gets the win against
Truth
us.
hurts.
Yeah, the truth hurts.
Yeah.
I look. If we did the podcast Friday, I'd have told you we're gonna lose this game. Even though I knew I was trying to bring up, but I had always feel the Saints always have problems with rookie mobile quarterbacks. Look at
Mm-hmm.
RG3 when he first
Mm-hmm.
came out. He had a fucking all-star game against us. I'm like, God damn, I'm at the dome like, damn. Look, this year with Justin Herbert, we won that game, but we should have lost it. Herbert just made a stupid-ass rookie mistake. And I knew when Jalen Hurts, how he was looking against the Packers. They'd have put him in against the Packers. They'd have beat y'all. Because he came in there firing all cylinders. So I'm like, this dude, Jalen Hurts, is the real deal. I'm like, we going to come in there overconfident.
Nah,
Going to be
because
tough.
unlike your supposed number one defense, we forced them into a turnover. So
we got a turnover too. He got a turnover. The thing is, a kicker missed the field goal. He missed the field goals. Lutz. That was 3 points. Game would have been tied if he'd made the field goal. And then it just came out flat in the first half. Then they realized, oh, it's just the fucking Eagles. Then they want to play at the end. Nah, it was too late then. It's just like, nah, that game was a trap game. I already knew it was going to happen. I'm not even that much upset about it because I knew it was going to happen. That's under Sean Payton. He doesn't do well with rookie mobile quarterbacks.
y'all haven't played one the whole season. Now y'all about to get worked by another one.
He is not mobile. Who about to get worked by?
Home about to fuck y'all up.
Well, we know that's my homeboy. But I'm just saying, don't be surprised we shut Mahomes down. They play well against elite people. They do. It's,
Oh really?
It's these bum ass teams. It's these bum. I'm telling you, my team plays well against elite people.
Who's
these
second loss to?
His bum ass. You know what I'm saying? These bum ass quarterbacks or these rookies. That's the ones I worry about. I don't worry about elite people.
Loss to?
Who our second loss to? Oh, like I said, we lost to a bum in Carr. We lost to Aaron Rodgers, who's a bum in my stop. But we lost to Aaron Rodgers. And then we lost to a rookie.
But I thought you played up to elite competition.
Yeah, it did play up. It was not a damn blowout. It was a back and forth game. They could have won, and we had a noodle on quarterback at the time. That's what it is.
Taysom Hill would have won that game.
Jameis Winston would have.
You see how bad he looked against San Francisco.
Too bad he ain't your quarterback.
He won. Did he win the game? He won.
Okay, I can hear you, cuz. You need my home, huh?
You better not be a Saints fan.
Too bad he ain't gonna save you. You need the rest of the team to show up.
So let's go KC. You better not
fantasy
be a
lives
Saints
matter.
fan.
I gotta fuck him up.
You gotta put your fandom first. Shit wrong with you.
He need help.
But Taysom don't have the same experience as Winston. Hey, I called Taysom Hill as right-hand Tebow. Saints fans don't want to hear it.
Stop doing that.
He is right-handed Tebow.
Tebow would have won.
Tebow would have won that game.
Tebow would have won.
Hey, man, what I can
Tebow would have fucking won easily.
He was winning. He was 3-0.
What I can say though is Jameis is the black Brett Favre.
Oh no, you're not gonna do that to Jameis. You're not gonna do that to damn Jameis. Jameis
Mr.
can have
30
a
for
line
30.
in Tampa. He still threw for 5K. Brett Favre never threw for 5K.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
for 5
Oh, that was
picks.
good.
They could both throw for 30 picks.
Hey, Brett Favre was off it by one.
Oh,
He threw
man.
29. Shit. And he's a Hall of
That's what I'm
Famer.
saying.
He's a Hall of Famer. Brett Favre is a Hall of Famer, is he not?
But you want to know what? Once Favre took over the starting job, he never let it go.
Until Rodgers came in there, and they kicked him out the damn door. That's what the fuck happened.
And guess what? He was a starter for the Jets, and then he was a starter for the Vikings for 2 more years.
It's the Vikings. Name a quarterback besides what Warren Moon and Randall Cunningham when they was out their primes. Name another one besides Fran Tarkenton.
Tavares Jackson.
Oh, see,
Tavares Jackson.
Dante
Culpepper.
Randall Cunningham.
I said Randall.
Tavares Jackson.
I could name a lot of them because
now name a Hall of Fame quarterback. That's that. Name one besides Warren Moon. Warren Moon and Fran Tarkenton.
Randall Cunningham should have went. Randall Cunningham should have.
So when Favre went there, who was the quarterback? Tavares Jackson, right? Who gonna win that matchup?
I think it was
Tavares Jackson over Brett Favre. That's why he started.
Okay, what are you trying to say?
I'm
Like,
trying to say
Favre's
is
in his
you
40s.
trying to say Brett Favre was a starter and never he went everywhere he was a starter. He went in places where he could start. He didn't go against a quarterback that could possibly beat him out. He didn't go nowhere
Well,
where
first off, he got traded to the Jets.
So you saying if he would have came to New Orleans, y'all wouldn't play him over Brees?
No, Drew Brees was king at that time. So they was not going to nobody was playing ahead of Brees. They're not gonna put a
Y'all
40.
didn't
Yo,
even
King
really
what?
want him like that.
I'm just saying he was king once he won the Super Bowl.
Hey, he's the king of passing for 5,000 yards, but not winning playoff games.
Well, when he won the Super Bowl. So you got to win playoff games to win the Super Bowl. So that makes your thing not valid. He won the Super Bowl.
What does
That's
he
how
have? What
many
does he have?
Titans
Those are
Super
his
Bowls
only
there
playoff
is,
wins of
bro.
his career?
Huh? How many
Are
what?
those his only playoff wins of his career?
No, that's not the only playoff wins. He beat the Eagles. He beat another year and he lost in the division round. He won a couple. He beat the Panthers and he beat Cam in the playoffs. He wins. He wins them, but it's just that he loses big games.
How many he gonna
Except
win
the
this year?
Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It depends on how many ribs he actually have broken his body. I don't know. I don't know if he's even going to make it back for the damn playoffs.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad that you corrected
Even this
yourself from saying Super Bowl.
I'm just saying it depends. If he come back, yeah, he does have a Super Bowl ring. But I'm saying, I don't know, man. They put James in. We went to the Super Bowl, baby. Putting it that way. I'm calling it.
I guarantee you
They're
don't win the
not going
Super
to
Bowl.
put
You don't even
James
make
in.
it to the
He's
Super
going to keep
Bowl.
the Taysom Hill train rolling, and he's going to keep fumbling. He's going to break Aaron Brooks' fumble record. I'm calling it. He fumbles every game.
He gonna break that Sunday.
Good.
He fumbles every game. This dude
You
fumbles the
know,
ball.
I really hope the Vikings get in the playoffs and play y'all first round.
We play him on Christmas. We play him Christmas Day. And we going to knock him out the
What happens if
playoffs.
y'all lose that one?
Now, I don't think they lose that one.
First
They
round
pissed off
exit.
last year. They pissed off from last year. Scene of the crime. They playing them back in New Orleans.
Y'all ain't got no answer for Justin Jefferson. That boy's a dog. And you should know that he grew up in your
You already
backyard.
know you ain't put that more on no more.
Well, he got to fire your last name because, people think my real name Young, but my last name Jefferson. Got to fire your last name. All Jeffersons are great. We good. It's all right. And he said
Yeah,
Rodgers
he
ain't
gonna do
going
y'all
nowhere,
like he did,
Brandon.
like Diggs did.
Yeah, Gary, you tell him. And the Titans are
Hey, he
not
gonna
worth
right way, right?
Yeah,
mentioning.
you know,
Don't worry
We're
about
not
the
going to
Bills.
even mention the Titans on this show today because they're not worth mentioning.
Oh yeah, we are. We gotta talk about this MVP competition. Y'all gotta
We're
stop.
going to talk
Y'all gotta
about,
give Derrick Henry his respect.
he's not worth mentioning. Man, even though they lost, are the Browns for real this year? Do you think they could
Hey,
make
I
it?
did bring him up at the beginning when I brought up the little silencer dance.
Yeah, it's okay. We're not breaking him up. The Titans disrespect. But like for
Oh, the
real though,
Browns
they
for
just.
real.
Derrick Henry carried me to a
I'm just
round
saying
one
though, y'all
playoff
played the
game
Jacksonville
in
Jaguars.
the
Y'all did what y'all expected to do. So that's why I didn't put y'all on the show. y'all.
All right, so when we beat the Detroit Lions, it's gonna be the same thing. But what's gonna happen
Yeah, pretty
if
much.
we get Green Bay
So
and we fuck
pretty
them up
much.
too?
Pretty much. Let's say what
hey,
up,
he didn't
Ed?
put the Lions on there.
Oh, well, deep.
He said Green Bay. I guess
Hey,
he a
Yeah,
Green Bay
you already know
fan.
I see you week 16.
what's up?
I
And then
see
he
you week
said
16.
Tennessee got shot out by the Browns.
You clearly didn't watch the game because they didn't shut us out, and they
They
should win the
died.
game.
They got in y'all ass in the beginning. They took their foot off the gas.
They take the foot off the gas. We got on it. We got
I
back
just
on
want
the
to
ass.
say, last night, perfect. You're switching to Browns for real? Absolutely not. Because I was about to rant, right?
Dude, I thought he was about to say
I was about
absolutely.
to rant. No, absolutely not. I have no faith in Baker Mayfield whatsoever. Baker Mayfield is a complete scrub. The only the only teams he comes up against are teams with trash ass defenses. That's why he lit up
Oh,
the Titans.
Tennessee?
He lights up the Bengals. Yeah,
Tennessee?
They got a garbage defense.
Yeah.
Yes. But he lights up the Bengals every year. The other team, Dallas. Those are like his only 3-4 good games this year. And then
Everybody putting
everybody
up
trying to
Dallas
like,
except for
oh
Carson
yeah,
fucking
oh
Wentz.
yeah, they did. He was like, yeah, he did so good last night against the Ravens. No, he didn't. He had like a 55% completion percentage. Most of the yards that he had were run after the catch. And then on top of that, one of his touchdowns was because the DB got hurt. So his guy was standing in the end zone alone. So no, Baker Mayfield did not play great last night. There was like 9 rushing touchdowns last night. And when it came down to it, clutch time, he threw an interception. He's not good.
So
He's a
you're not a
bum.
Baker
He's
fan.
an average quarterback at best. Baker is maybe the 25th best quarterback in the league.
Damn,
I'll
25.
take Fitzpatrick over Baker.
Damn. Well, Fitzmagic not even. Damn, you're not even starting. Damn. All right. Gotcha.
Matter of fact, give me Tannehill over Fitzpatrick.
Baker.
Baker.
68 over Baker.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
we gotta go to.
Well, you
we
know
gotta
what?
go to that.
Because you see, Baker ain't on that list.
You know what? I usually don't even agree with anything 68 related, but you're right.
Baker got the. I guess you
Nah,
say
he
the.
ain't better
Got
than
the
Tannehill.
factor. What factor? The doo-doo factor?
Nah, he's
got
not
a
better
factor
than
right
I don't know
Tannehill.
about
Like,
it.
not right now. He got the ability to be better than Tannehill. That's not saying much, but
No, he
not right now.
doesn't. He
At all.
doesn't. He's a bum. He
I
chokes
say like
under
not
pressure.
right now.
That's why you
Unless
seen what happened when he was in the college football playoffs, right? The college football
yeah.
playoffs, they were playing Georgia. He had the opportunity at overtime to win that game. And what did he do? He ran the ball, settled for the field goal. Now, when you're the Heisman Trophy winner, you're telling me that your coach doesn't give you the ability to make an audible to put the team on the back, like Greg Jennings? No, I'm sorry. He's a bum, and he chokes under the pressure, and he can't beat good teams, and he never has.
Yes. Like man, y'all hard on the boy Baker, but he did make it to the number 1 pick in the draft. So I gotta give his agent or whoever it was credit to get him up there because he looking like
Yeah, he probably got a LeVar Ball in his life.
he did something.
Yeah,
Let
but
me Scruggs get
Brandon
picked
Weed was
number
a
1.
first round pick. I don't
I'm
say
just saying he's the
Brandon Weed.
first number 1 overall. I'm saying the number 1 overall pick. You're supposed to be in the football. You're supposed to be head and shoulders above everybody. We that number 1 pick, and they should
Jamarcus
have
Russell
took.
was a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah,
Guess who
pretty
had a
much.
better career than him? Matt Flynn, his backup in college.
They should have probably went with Sam Darnold. Maybe they would ended up a little better. They should have went with Sam Darnold. But that's not the only thing that happened in that game.
Wasn't that the Lamar draft?
Lamar pulling a Paul Pierce. Man had to drop a deuce.
Nah.
Trace McSorley had to tear his ACL for this man to drop a deuce. Man, that must have been a hell of a deuce, bro, because he came back firing on all cylinders in that full quarter. See, man, what
It
y'all
was a
thought?
little suspicious, bro. Because when he got back on the field, he didn't really try to run. So I'm starting to wonder, was he really in there taking the shit?
He said he wasn't. He said
He
he wasn't.
wasn't. He explained in the post-game conference. He said he went in there to get an
That sound like a
IV because he
made-up
had a
story.
cramp in his arm.
A cramp in his arm stop you from running, though? That sound like
he
Paul
didn't have to
Pierce.
run. He threw the game winner or the game taking touchdown.
But the thing is, he had been struggling throwing all game. When he came from out of the locker room, he wasn't even looking to run. So what we really doing in the locker room? Because I'm not gonna be in there stretching. I gotta go to the locker room to stretch. They got pull-up tents. They got everywhere on the fucking sideline. You ain't gotta go to the locker room to stretch. He was in there. He was taking the shit, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Lamar, man. If you had to go, you had to go. Fucking happen.
He was cramping all right in that
Like you dropped
stomach.
your deuce and then you came back and dropped another deuce on the field. Hell yeah, he had the BGs.
Yeah, bro. He had that cramp in that stomach. That's what he was cramping. Man. Say, bro, we all been to that point, man, when you had to go push and that stomach hurting, bro. You had to, you gotta. I saw how you ran to that locker room, bro. And you had to go. You had to go. So,
Yeah, yeah.
so man, look, Lamar, it's all right, bro. You pulled the Paul Pierce. You dropped the deuce and you won, bro. Look, you feel better when you drop a deuce, bro. That's what happened, bro. Like you said, he dropped the deuce on the Browns, who uniforms look like deuces. So it
You
works,
know,
it works out.
you know what's funny about that though? So I was watching the Pat McAfee show today, and he has his Aaron Rodgers Tuesday. So he asked Aaron Rodgers, "Has he ever had that situation come up?" And he's like, "Nah." He said, "But I go in the blue tent and I take a piss in there." So it's nice to know sometimes when the players go in there, that's what they're doing.
He
They're
puts
not
it in the
always
medical.
hurt when they go in that tent.
Definitely.
No, I
Man,
mean I'm sure they got like a bucket or like that thing they got at the hospital when you're in the bed.
or do like the shit Oregon got. It's like a fucking thing that fold up. They go in as a fucking portable toilet. You know, Oregon got everything.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dude that found Nike or whatever is from he went there.
And for Gary though, for our next topic, this is for
They
Gary.
keep the uniforms on fire.
This is for Gary because I want to see how hard Nasty goes off on this one. And Sarah Fuller, she makes 2 extra points, but she's retiring from football. Your thoughts, Nasty? Oh man, Nasty, you all right, bro?
He took out his headphones and everything.
He took his
Put himself on
headphones.
mute. Put himself on
Go
mute.
ahead, go ahead, and go
So
ahead, Brandon. Your thoughts?
what I'll say is obviously it's an accomplishment. I mean, it's great, especially for women. Um, it's another step forward into having equality in the country for males and females. Obviously, we're still working towards racial equality.
Mm,
Um, so I think it was great. However, when they show the replays, it definitely looks like the other team let her kick that field goal. They didn't even try
it
to
was a
rush.
knuckleball.
But at the end of the day, she still made it.
She made it, but it was a knuckleball. It could have been easy
Just
blocked.
you know
That's
what?
what I'm saying.
Just imagine if Will Lutz would have kicked that knuckleball through the goalpost, right? You'd have been happy.
It was a
You'd have been
level further. It was
satisfied
way
with
further.
making it, right?
That was a 40. That was a
But I'm
45
saying
plus
you
yarder.
would have been satisfied with it if he kicked
It
it
was a
like that and it
45
went through
plus
the
yarder. She
upright.
kicking the 30 something yarder. No, there's a huge difference.
But if he would have kicked the knuckleball and he would have made it, would you have been satisfied whether it was
And I'm
ugly or
like,
not?
man, what the hell? I'm glad he made it, but I'm like, what the hell?
So at the end of the day, it don't matter. But like I said, I mean, it's
No,
a
I
great
was
step
saying
forward
she
in
kicked a
order to
knuckleball that could have been
getting.
blocked. I was going agreeing with you with the people block, like letting her kick it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was saying she kicked the knuckleball.
I thought you were trying to say like, man, she trash. She kicked the knuckleball.
No, I'm saying she kicked the line drive that could have been blocked easily.
Yeah. Well, that's why I brought up the point. Like, and when they showed the replay, it looked like they didn't even try to block it. So, I mean, did the other team want to be a part of history? I'm sure they did, but it is kind of a bad look on the other team for not giving that effort and whatnot. So,
I'm looking how nasty looking, man. Lord, please don't lose our female viewers. Come on. Come on.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
So listen,
It's
man.
not even a nasty take.
Let's let's just go ahead and stop the bullshit. At the end of the day, if you're gonna put her on the field and give her a job, let her do the fucking job. Don't stop giving me this bullshit and expecting me to be like, oh yeah, she did it. No, they didn't even try to block a kick. It was some shit that should have been blocked. Number one, you saying she's your kicker? Why you didn't let her attempt the field goal that y'all kicked? Like, help me understand what is the point of putting her on the field if she's not going to play the game like she's supposed to play the game. I'm all for equality if you're able to do it. Clearly, they're saying she's not capable, So why keep putting on the fucking field parading out here like she's doing something special? Me personally, I know way too many female athletes to accept this. All the
Right.
female athletes I play with, you can't treat them different because they're not gonna let you because they're gonna show and prove they can do it. She has not shown to prove shit that she can be a kicker. Her kickoff was terrible. These 2 extra points was terrible. They didn't even let her attempt the field goal. So why you keep putting this woman out here trying to parade her to the world like she's doing something special when she really not doing shit? I'm sorry, but as an athlete and a real fan, I cannot accept that. Stop putting this shit
Right.
out here and forcing us to look at it and wanting us to applaud her when she not doing nothing special. If y'all let her kick that 39-yard field goal y'all had and she made it, then you telling me something. If y'all let her kick off and she kicking that bitch to the end zone, getting touchbacks, she putting that bitch inside the 5, you showing me something. But 2 extra points? Come on, man. Stop the shit, man. Please stop. Vanderbilt,
I
I
know
know
you.
nobody care about y'all. Y'all never relevant. But come on, man. Cut the bullshit out, man.
I
Stop
know
doing this
you.
shit,
I,
bro.
I know you said your phone about to die, so we gonna do a quick dash to take on your boy who got banned from
Say,
striking
bro,
that
I
kid.
seen this.
I'm sorry. You know what,
It's not
Brandon? Wait,
funny, dog.
wait.
You can't
Hold,
be
hold up,
laughing like that.
hold up, Brandon. I'm sorry. I cannot laugh at this. I'm
I'm
glad
sorry,
you
I'm
brought
laughing
this
at this
up.
dude because he
Bro,
bust out laughing, man. I'm like,
I want to make sure everybody can hear me on this one. Any man that was in the stands that allowed that shit to happen, you need to go home and slap your motherfucking self. Because ain't no way in hell a man's supposed to handle a child like that, especially in public. And it sounded like it was a man that recorded the fucking video. So that make you even more of a bitch in my eyes. As a man, it's your job to protect these children and teach these children. You ain't doing that shit by slapping no motherfucking child like that. And
right,
as a coach myself, that shit hit me more than it should have. Because at the end of the day, they should not allow that. Any man in that fucking stands is supposed to fuck him up. You don't do that to no motherfucking child. If you coach and you teach him, that's little ass kids. You don't slap no fucking child like that, man.
right.
Bro, like shit like that. I'm glad I'm not around when shit like that happened because I guarantee I done went to jail because he got fucked up on site. You don't do no shit like that to no motherfucking child, bro. And everybody recording that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just want to say, show the world. Fuck that. Fuck showing the world. Do your job as a man. As a man, we supposed to be out here protecting women and children. You're not supposed to let that shit happen to no fucking child. And now we got the video going all around the world. That child gonna have to keep living that shit over and over and over again. When you should have put the camera down and put your foot in his ass. This shit gotta stop, man. In this world, in this day and age, we got let's show the world the fuck going on. Show y'all do something, y'all do something. No, fuck that. You do something. As a man, you do what the fuck you supposed to do. Ain't no fucking man supposed to put his hand on no fucking child like that, man. And as a man, if you was there and you allowed it to happen, you a fucking bitch too. And that's how the fuck I feel about that shit. That was some whole ass shit. Somebody that should have fucked him up. He should have never made it home
Yeah.
that night.
I don't want y'all to get it wrong. We wasn't laughing at the incident. That's your reaction because I know you probably laughing because you know Nasty about to go off. That's why we probably chuckle a little bit when I put it up. I don't tell
Yeah.
Nasty sometimes what topic I pick. I just pick one that polarized it, and that one caught me because I got a 9-year-old stepson in here, and that's about the same age that kid. And if I was at that game and the
Mm-hmm.
coach did that, oh, I was going to jail. Well, me and his mama would have went to jail because we'd have been dog stumping that motherfucker. Because you don't do that to a kid. Because you could grab a kid by the jersey, I understand that. You grab it, you fuss at the kid, tell him what he did, that's fine. But when you start knocking the kid up there on the helmet, and then it's not once, he did it twice. So, and the mom not even pressing charges, the mom saying it's okay. I'm not okay with that. Nah, the mom need
No,
to be brought on charges for that
he
dumb
is
shit.
getting charged.
I'm saying she said she didn't want to bring up charges to him. And in the first interview I saw, she didn't want to press charges when they asked her in the beginning. She probably getting pressure now to press charges. It's not the same. It's like you right then and there as a parent, and that's my kid, man. Look, I might have to go to the trunk on that dude. You don't put your hands on the kid, especially if it's my kid. Hell no, you don't put your hands on that kid. It's just not right. That's not how you coach.
And the other the other thing about it that really caught my attention was like kids are much more fragile. So when you're hitting them that hard across the head, I mean, these players are getting concussions left and right. You don't think this kid got one? And this man completely cocked his arm back and smacked him like that. So that was the first thing that came to my mind is like, damn, like this kid might have a concussion after this. And then Yeah, I mean it's crazy. I I couldn't imagine ever being in that position. Like, I mean, I've done like refereeing and stuff for like intramural basketball games, but I've never been a coach. But at the same time, like the refs could have stepped in and did something too.
Nobody did
Like
nothing.
somebody,
Like Nasty said,
somebody should
we
have.
in a generation where people just don't do shit and just want film. That's what the film and shit. If I was there, it ain't had to be my kid. I was whooping that dude ass. I was jumping down there and I'll be whooping his ass. Because I looked at it, I was horrified, man. I'm like, damn, you hitting the kid like that, but you ain't gonna hit a man like that. That's the type of dudes that is like that. Like you gonna hit a kid like that. You don't hit a kid that hard, even when you discipline them
Yeah,
or whatever. You don't hit a kid that hard. He whacked him across the head twice, like he was hitting a
yeah.
grown man. That's not. You don't do that. Now, I know people be going to coaches and be thinking that's making the kid tough, but nah, you mess doing more damage than than you helping. That's not right. And I hope he go. I
Yeah,
hope he
and
go
the
to
other
jail.
thing
They
that I
say,
took from that from well, the other thing I took from what Nasty said was that kid's gonna have to live with that the rest of his life because of that video. Like I didn't even think of that initially, but that's the exact day and age that we're in, where people legit gotta live with that. Some of these people that are put on memes, like all the time, they put it up 20 years later. Oh, look at this person from this meme or this gif or whatever. Like that's a real thing. I didn't even think about that when I initially watched it.
yeah, it's sad all around, man. It's just adults. If you're gonna take coaching positions, please be teachers, not disciplinarians. Be a teacher, because youth sports is supposed to be teaching kids how to play the sport. Fuck winning. It's not about winning until you get in like high school and all that. When you are a kid, you teaching. So teach them the proper technique. Teach. You don't have to put your hands on them. And I can't remember coaches putting their hands on me like that. Maybe Coach Reese might have knocked me in the head but I was a damn near adult then. I was like 17, 18. And even then it wasn't like that. It's because you can't put your hands on kids like that. And I'm sorry, it couldn't be mine. And I know Nasty, you're a father, bro. I already know. I know he'd have been calling me saying, "Mo, come get me out of jail, bro. Come bail me out." Because you don't play with people's kids like that, man. And I hope he get the book thrown at him, and I hope in prison they beat him like he beat that kid. But y'all got these shout outs before we get out of here, man. I know that was a touchy subject. Uh, I see your expression change, Nasty. But I got these shout outs, man, before y'all get out of here.
Hey, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro. Good show. I'm glad Brandon happy. Giannis finally got a super max, so we ain't got to hit that no more. Shout out Gary, man. I'm proud of you, cuz I didn't think you was gonna make it out the first round. Too bad for you. Now you got to play me. So I'm glad you enjoyed it while it lasted. And last but not least, man, we got to shout out the King, man. Shout out the real MVP of the league, Derrick Henry. They ain't gonna keep putting no respect on your name, but I tell you what though, you get that 2100, they ain't gonna have no choice then. So go ahead and run through Detroit, run through. We gonna definitely run through Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? And finish it off in H Town. Let's go ahead and get this MVP, man. And that's all I got today.
Hey, one before you go, I just need you to do Brandon impression when he found out Giannis got the Supermax. Since he here, come on, one time, one
Yeah,
time. There you
Everybody
go.
around the corner and all this shit.
man. So all right. Thank you, Giannis. I can finally breathe now. You had me sweating there for a while, man. I was sitting here going through my computer simulator trying to see who I can get for you because I didn't think you wanted to stay home, but I knew you was coming home. Thank you for coming home, Giannis. Now let's go ahead
He froze on
and get this
his
computer
phone
started so
froze.
we can go ahead and get a big three going. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna keep winning, man. I'm just so happy. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we gonna represent to the end. Yeah, Giannis. So let's go Supermax. Whew.
Eric said, "Do us a favor, for us Titans."
No, we ain't doing y'all no favors. We doing us a favor. We doing us a favor. We trying to get our division title locked up. The Colts ain't lost yet, so we got to keep winning.
Oh man, but that impression was funny as shit.
What's crazy? You know what's crazy is the Saints wouldn't need a favor if they took care of their own business and beat us.
Ooh. And
Oh
you ain't
man, I
learned.
got
And you ain't learned.
And I don't want to hear Mike Thomas was. I don't want to hear the Mike Thomas didn't play because Devontae Adams didn't play either, and we had Alan Lazard out there toasting y'all like he was Devontae Adams.
It's all right, man. Get to your shout outs, man. Come on. I know, come on, Giannis coming home, back home. Come on with your shout outs.
Yes, I want to say shout out to Giannis. You know, he said, I want to say 3-4 years ago, he came out and sent out this little tweet. He said, I got loyalty in my DNA. I want to say he was using Kendrick Lamar lyric, my favorite rapper. So perfect right there. And he proved it today by signing that contract. So shout out to Giannis for being a man of his word. Shout out to the Bucks organization for making it happen. And shout out to the whole state of Wisconsin and our whole fan base because, man, Lord knows we needed this, to after 2020 been such a rough year, to end it like this is amazing. Shout out to y'all for having me on here like always. Shout out to Jalen Hurts, giving y'all that L
All right.
in New Orleans. And
You're trying to get muted.
shout out to my Packers, as always.
He tried to get muted. But man, look, shout out to y'all. Yeah, the hate real. Yeah. Look, man. Shout out to we see he puts Eric put what is that? Oh, pins.
Oh,
Pins
the
all
pens.
yeah, pins all in Giannis locker.
Oh yeah, they said the whole team got him some pens. They said the whole team got him pens for his birthday.
Man. But like shout out to y'all fellas, man, for doing this show. Shout out to everybody who comment. Man, look like we might have started doing our shows later, man, because we had a lot of interaction today. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all, man, for coming on. Man, shout out to Lala for doing the show with me earlier. Boy, I'm tired. I've been talking for like almost 3 hours straight. Ooh, I'm going straight to sleep. But,
You gotta get some water.
yeah, definitely, bro. Thirsty, man. But man, shout out to my Saints, bro. Thanks for letting me down on Sunday, but I knew it was coming. So I'm glad y'all got rid of that loss now so y'all can beat the Chiefs' ass. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad
Even you don't
you got
believe
the 9
that.
in a row. Since you got the 10 in a row, we was gonna get probably blitzed by the Chiefs. Now y'all can be motivated. Put Jameis in. But that's the way to win. You want to win, put Jameis in, he gonna spin. Come on. But like I said, we'll be back Friday, probably at our regular time, because I gotta go to work. I can't do it late. So Brandon's at work. Thank you for being here, doing your thing. But man, we about to get out of here in a minute. So man, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to play the outro so we can get on out of here. But y'all be easy till Friday. Peace. Thanks for watching.